Hello. Came out tonight, me and Pete there from Fsbushcraft. We come out tonight, came back to the camp that we had set up before. We left our tarps out here and just had them. This one here, I just got flopped over, but this sticks in and comes out when it's pouring rain and just sticks in this hole kind of thing, and that keeps me all dry. Now that stayed, basically I just let this sag down and kept everything, you know, my bed and everything all dry. So if the winter we wanted to and so on, we could have came out and that would have been all dry and not covered in snow, just flake it off the top. So it all held up well, it really did. So we're going to camp tonight. It's supposed to start raining about 2 p.m. and end at 8 a.m. in the morning. So he's hoping it don't, but that's what it's supposed to be. You know, rain all night and such. I think that just makes it interesting. But yeah, we're just going to camp out tonight. So we just got here, setting up some stuff, and we're going to get busy. Okay, it's time to get creative. I've got this large baggie here. It's a freezer bag and some duct tape. I brought those out because it's going to be pouring rain, like I said, or at least raining. Now, in order to film, I do not have a waterproof camera. I'm going to make some sort of umbrella that I can hook to the tree to cover my camera while I record. So that's what I've got. I'm going to go around, kind of figure this out and do a tour, and I'll show you what I have when I'm done. There it is, finished. I'll bring you under and show you what I did. Now, this was a bag, so I stuck it in between the bag and then came back, and right here I duct tape one piece across that way, so that holds that out. And then I duct taped this right over to the other side, and then on the top you can see that rain's going to hit here and run down, and it totally covers my camera. So this should work pretty good. Should help a lot, and I'll be able to get more footage. Okay, Pete is in denial and not the river. Ha ha.
That's a good one.
It just started sprinkling right now. It's not really raining, just sprinkling. I put this on just so I don't get my clothes wet for later on when I go to bed. But
no, it's not. It's just stuff falling out of the tree. He's lying.
As he runs back underneath his shelter. So the kind of the umbrella there for the camera working fine thus far. It's a little wet on top there, but the camera's not getting wet. So we're still trying to find firewood. We're going to cook some supper. Later on, I'm going to try the SOL Bivy. The SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer, Escape Bivy. And it's supposed to be right around 30 degrees, right around that. And I heard that with your jacket on and so on and so forth, long johns and stuff, you can sleep with the bivy alone and be comfortable at around 30 degrees if you have a jacket on and so on. I'm going to test that. I also have my 0 degree Celsius, which is 32 degree sleeping bag, just in case I do get cold. I sleep cold anyhow, and usually my sleeping bag says 0 degree. I'm comfortable at about 5 degrees. So we'll see how this works. That's the fire pit, and since it's pouring, we just strung up this tarp up above us so it can keep our fire protected, and we can stand underneath there and chat and cook and so on and so forth. Just a little tarp. That's a dollar store tarp for $3. Can make all the difference. So right now, we've got the fire going, building up a bed of coals. Let that burn down. It's problem is the bark is very wet right now, so sucks the heat out of the fire. So it does fight you a little bit, but we still got a good fire going. And we're just waiting on that. Pete, he brought us out a pretty good supper. That ought to be some tasty. Bring it back when we start cooking. So this is supper. We got steak directly on the coals. It's got ash on it, yes. Ash just helps with indigestion. Baked potatoes and corn. It's going to be really welcome meal out here. It's still pouring rain, as you can hear. I'm going to eat up and enjoy. So here's the SOL Escape Bivy here, and it's a reflective interior, so it's supposed to reflect 70% of your body heat back on you. It's got a zipper here that goes down about a third of the way. I'm going to get into this, and I want to kind of see how much room I have once I get into it. This is a breathable bivy. Of course, I'm going to make sure that I'm not pulling and tugging too hard on it, because I don't want to rip it, because they are fairly tough, but you know, of course you can rip it. Now, I'm 6'1", and geez, I got some I'm pretty good here. My arms to the side, yeah, it's pretty tight that way, but I've had sleeping bags about the same. Now, I'm going to try this hood. See how good I can cinch this up. It's got a drawstring on the sides. Let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, you can cinch it up pretty good. And, well, I'm going to try this without any, you know, sleeping bag or anything, and see how I keep warm. It's right around 3 degrees, 4 to 3 degrees, and I'm going to see how warm I get. I've got a sleeping bag, like I said, and if I have to, I can use that, but I just want to test it out. So I'm going to lay here for a while. So I'm in this bivvy, and what I'm finding out is, at my size, I'm 6'1", 215 pounds, and it's tight. It's like I've had mummy bags about the same way. I can just put my arms down to my sides. I put the hood over my head, and I can move my feet, but I'm not right against the bottom, but I'm touching the bottom as well. So these are tight. You know, it's probably they will fit someone my size, and I am warm in it. That's for sure. It is keeping me warm. I have a thermometer right here, and it's saying, like I said, it's saying about 4 or 5. I also have one in my pocket inside here as well, just to see the difference in them. And this one is showing, oh yeah, it's showing 15 degrees right now, and I've only been in here maybe 20 minutes, something like that there. So it's showing 15 degrees in here right now inside my pocket. So it's working. I'll keep you updated. I'm going to try to sleep the night in it, but I just wanted to let you know that these are a little tight, and it's according on your size how well these are going to do for you. Bigger person, I don't think they would fit in this, to tell you the truth. I'll take this back out. This here is in the outside of my jacket, and it's about 18 degrees in there. Now this one here has been outside, if I can see that. Well, it shows about 2 or 3 degrees Celsius, and I've only got this jacket on here, a wool sweater, and a t-shirt. This jacket here is basically a spring jacket. It's waterproof, but it's not a real thick jacket, and I'm toasty in here right now, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know in the morning. Okay, it's 3 a.m. I'm still in the SOL Bivy, and I'm warm. I went to bed with when one foot was cold anyhow, but and it's still cold, but other than that, I'm warm. I really am. And this year, like I said, it's not a heavy jacket, so I'm rather impressed. So that's a good test for me. I know that I could myself, and you know, everybody sleeps different. That's the thing. Everybody sleeps different. Some people at 0 degrees, you know, Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit may freeze in this thing. You know, it's all according on how much, you know, heat you put off and such. Now, and I'm a cold sleeper actually. I don't put off a whole lot of heat. But with the jacket and the bivy, I'm warm. I'm going to dig out my 0 degree sleeping bag though, and I'm going to put inside this and just see if I have the room, because I'm not sure. This is tight. This, like down by my legs and stuff, is fine, but where up by my chest, it's tight. I'm not sure that I can use the sleeping bag inside this. So I want to just dig it out and throw it in there and find out. I just want to be able to do that to actually know if I can use it with a sleeping bag.